am going to do a tutorial with showing you how I put the cards together and so on. And right now I am coloring the skin, and I was using E000, and again I went in with E00 and E11 with the skin color, and also I used R20 and R11 for the cheeks. So it's actually sped up a little bit, so it wouldn't be like a 20-minute video. So instead it's a like 10 or 11-minute video. So yeah, pretty much I'm blending everything together like in my past videos. And I just go back and forth. Now I'm blending the R11 with this. And then I'm going back in with E11 and doing the highlight again so the skin doesn't look so pale. Now I'm going back in with E000 and I'm blending everything out. And now I'm starting with her neck and her arms. Remember, always start in smaller sections so you're not doing too much so that the ink doesn't dry up on you. And still my camera is not focusing right because it wants it to be dumb. Okay. So I need a new camera. So yeah, I'm just going over where I think that the shade would be, the shaded area. And I'm going in with my E000 and I'm blending everything in. And I believe I do go back with my E11 and I do an outline again of the darkest spots that I think. And again, I'm still learning my Copic markers. I am no expert at this. I just like showing you guys how I do the coloring. So now I'm going to start with the hair, and I'm starting off with E50. And I am coloring pretty much the whole entire head. And now I'm going to go back in with E31, I believe, yes. And I'm just scribbling where I would think like highlights would be in the hair. And I kind of did her hair a little different because it's so small. So then I went in with E23. And I'm just going in. I believe I do leave some white areas, if I can remember. And now I'm going in with E25. That's my darkest color. Maybe next time I do the video, I will zoom in just a little bit more so you can see. And I apologize that my hand's in the way. I can't color. It's hard. I'm still learning. And believe it or not, I was very nervous. Don't know why. I'm used to being on camera. So yeah, I'm just going back in and flicking the hair. Sort of. I'm not doing like, it's kind of a messy flick. Let me put it that way. And so I'm going back in with my E23. And now that is back with my E25. And I'm just flicking hair. And then I go back in with my E31. And I'm just kind of blending, but not really. I didn't want it to be blended because, like I said, the hair is a little different on this image. So I kind of wanted it kind of messy, just like her hair is. And now I go in with my E25. I don't go in with my E50. I totally forgot to go in with my E50. So yeah, I started off with my darkest. And I'm switching from the bottom. And then I go in with I believe that's E23 that I went back in. Yes, it is. And I'm blending. And then I go back in with E31 and I put that whole color in the middle. And now I'm starting with R21 and R22 for her shirt. I'm going to color the full image with R21. And then I'm going to go in and do some shadowing, and with the R22, just to give it a little darker, darker where the spots need to be at. And I just keep going back and forth to what I like, and then I color the heart in the same two colors. And then next I will go in with my Ct1 and my Ct2. That is my spectrum noir markers. When it comes to the yellows with the spectrum noirs, I really like the yellows. And I'm going in with Ct2 first, that is my darkest color. And then I go in with my Ct1. And then I'm going to go back with my Ct2 so I can give a little bit darker shadow, but not too much. Just so you can see it blended. And then I'm going to go in with R21 and R22 for her shoes. R21, I cover the whole entire shoe. It's just quicker and easier that way instead of trying to do the shoelaces a different color and all that stuff. And then I'm going to go in with R22 and where the shadow part would be, add the R22 and then go back in with R21 to blend it out. But I try not to blend it too much because I do want you to be able to see that it's actually blended. And now for the socks part, I go in with B000, and then I have my colorless blender, and I'm just going to blend that out. Just to give it, so it makes it look more white, like crisp. That's the reason why I do that. And then I take my B000 again, and I do an outline. Oh, and I'm going back in. Excuse me, sorry. I go back in with my Ct2 and Ct1 for the top of the sock. Then I go in with my B000 and I outline the whole entire image with that. And then I take my colorless blender and then I just blend all that out. It just gives a shadow looking in the back of the image, so it just doesn't look like it's so plain and just sitting there on the paper. And then also, I don't know if I did it on camera, I forgot to add color to her eyes, and so later on I added BG10 to her eyes. And now I am just blending out. Not really caring because, like I said, it's like a shadow. So I want you to be able to see the blue. And then I'm going to take W4 and W6 and I'm going to give an outline to the bottom of her shoe. So it looks like she's stepping on something, like a shadow, a little bit darker of a shadow. So it just, again, so it doesn't look plain. And so yeah, that's pretty much it with the image. And I put all the markers away. I show you. And then I am actually assembling the card. And the color that is crumb cake from Stampin' Up. And I'm just adding it. And I sponged the edges using my Tim Holtz Distressing Walnut Stain. Now I basically had the card already ready and ready to go. I was just adding a few, and I was going really fast. You can't really tell on the camera because I have it fast forward, but my camera was about to die. So yeah, I was going really fast, so I didn't even glue everything down. I was just basically showing you the idea. So at the end of this video, there will be a picture of the finished card. And I'm taking my ATG gun, and I'm just adding some tape at the bottom and gluing it down. And I apologize I wasn't in frame all the way. I was checking for the camera. And my flowers that I'll be using, they all came from, except for one, the big pink one right there came from Prima, and the rest of them are from Wild Orchid Craft. Those really pretty flowers. But on camera, I did not add the stickles or anything. I did that off camera. So again, thanks for watching, and till next time, and stay tuned to the video towards the end so you can see the finished card. Bye!